I don't look like a skater dude, but I
That's
love
what I
watching
was saying.
streets.
I was like, this guy doesn't look like a skater, but he can skate. He can cruise down the hill like nothing. I was like, he needs to make more videos like this.
Oh, I need to start a skate channel.
Creative juice.
Miss Joan, what happened? Oh,
I was like, is it me or was it him? And then I was like confused.
it was me. I was set up in a room far away from the router, and I think it
Gotcha.
disconnects. So you'll see I moved to a different room now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's embarrassing. Sorry.
Oh, no, no, it's okay.
Oh, my name. You were asking me why do I use two different names? My
Yeah,
name is Aloy Ray Anderson. But
gotcha.
whenever people ask me my first name, and I say Aloy, they like, huh? How do you spell? So when I'm online, I like to use something simple, just kind of like an alias, but it's still my middle name.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it does throw people like that. Yeah.
What do you prefer though? Does it matter?
Uh, I prefer my first name Aloy,
Oh,
if folks can pronounce it.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
for me, like, because my name is Joan, and that's why, for example, like in the beginning of my videos, I learned as like a tactic so people can make sure they pronounce it. I'm always like, hey, it's Joan, because I feel like I get it all the time. They're like, oh, hey, Joanne, and I'm like,
Ah,
I'm
that's
like,
what.
it's already bad. Starbucks messes it up. I don't need you to mess it up too. Oh yeah, now I know. Aloy. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Cool.
I feel like you should just do that. You should honestly just be like, hey, it's Aloy. What's up? This is the video.
I think you're right. I'm at some point I'm gonna switch it, and I'll probably change the name of the channel to something more photography related. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I think this is that's one of my favorite studio shots you took.
There's
Yeah,
a, you know what's crazy with that photo shoot? I literally did it in like 30 minutes. I had a cell phone tripod and I placed it and then, yeah, and then boom, just self timer and shot it and then put it together and then didn't think much of it.
oh, so that's you? Is that you in the
Yeah,
photo?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's a cool, but that's paper, rolled up paper background.
yeah, yeah.
That's really good. So how did you say you focused? Did the focus?
So it's just self timer. So
Oh,
cell phone.
oh, cell phone. It's gonna be in focus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a cell phone?
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
You knowing your tools, right? And like what you can do. That's why like your recent video about the car headlights, I also was like, wow, like just with baking soda and like WD-40, this whole thing just looks new. See? So you preach to the choir the same thing.
Man, I was afraid that video. I was like, should I post this at all? But then I'm like, it's my channel. I can post whatever I want.
No, that's what I tell people. I think people get worried. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna lose my audience," and I was like, honestly, if you have the same subscribers that have been following you for whatever, watching all these videos, I think they're just happy to see you. So one thing I noticed, yeah, your channel is like not just photography based, despite you bringing up photography. It's like all electronics and like and skateboarding, which I feel like you haven't done in a while.
Yeah, and that's a problem because sometimes I'm interested in so many things, but I'm
Yeah,
trying to focus on photography, but I'm like, man, my subscribers probably want to see this.
yeah.
So, and you know what? This is embarrassing, but I reviewed a washing machine a
Okay.
couple, and that washing machine video review is one of the most popular things I've did. Every day someone comments, "Thank you so much. I appreciate it."
Yeah.
So sometimes I wonder, should I have another channel just for generic stuff? But yeah, it's ongoing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but seriously, you know how I treat it? You make a video, for example, like you bought this thing secondhand and you're like, okay, I don't know if it works or not. Let me go check out YouTube, right? That's your first instinct. Or Google if there's like something on this that will tell me how to use this thing because I'm too lazy to read the manual. So then you go on YouTube and then you find out there's no videos on it. So then you end up finding out or figuring it out for yourself, right? How to fix it or how to use it. And then you're like, boom, that's an instant idea that like, oh, I could make a video out of this because it doesn't exist. That's how I kind of take it. If I find out that I learned something that is not on YouTube for some reason, I was just like, oh, just make a video out of it because someone out there is probably needs help trying to fix a washing machine.
That's what I did when I did the in-camera cyanotypes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to try, but I couldn't find anyone to learn from. So I said, why not just use my knowledge, and that's a popular video too.
I was like wondering about if you still use the quadcopter.
You know, I have it, but I just lost interest. Wow, you went way back. Oh man, you went far.
Because I was like, this guy, it's so simple, the video of this quadcopter going through your legs, but for something about it just go on loop. It's just entertaining to watch.
You watched that one? Oh my.
Yeah. So no, I think we have like a lot of like things that I just saw first.
Ada, come here. This is Miss Joan. Say hi, Miss Joan.
Hi.
All right, she can't hear you because I got the
Was
headphones
she the
on.
one in the rainbow?
In the rainbow.
You when you shot like a old video testing.
Yes, yeah, that's her. That's her.
Wow, she's big now. That's crazy. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay.
Developing right now. I saw the 3 rolls of black and white film you're gonna like you got, so I'm like
Yeah.
curious because I have those rolls, but I never shot. I think it's the is it the Ferrania, the black
Yep.
and white? I haven't used it because I'm like, oh, this is just one roll, and I don't want to mess it up.
That's right.
So
You
yeah.
got the skill. You'll do good.
I hope so. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I need to find like a group of rappers or something, and I don't know. Like I feel like, you know, when you look at photos, you're like, what can I do? And I don't want, like, to each their own. Like I don't want to just shoot anything. I really want to
Oh.
find a purpose for it.
You know what? Since you got 36 exposures, what I like to do is like choose the 36 in like maybe 4 different ways: indoor, outdoor, sunlight, street, or night.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to test it. That way you can have some variety.
You know, though, someone commented on one of my videos one time, though, and was like, oh, a roll is 36. Why are there not 36 photos in the video?
Oh.
And I was like, really? Like, come on, dude.
That's cold, man. Don't even answer that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like when people have nothing else to do, they just critique your photos and your video, and you're like, oh my god. And
Wow.
then you get turned off and you don't want to make a video anymore.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
And are you gonna close it out, or am I gonna close it?
Whoever, I don't. That doesn't matter. I haven't figured out how to close. Everyone just says bye, and then.
All right. Well, I want to close out my part the way I
Okay.
always do.
Go ahead.
Thanks for having me on. Much appreciated. And keep in mind, no matter what type of photography you do, until next time, as always, keep it real.